What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Judas Priest. Yes, indeed, Judas Priest fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bob, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Brett Byer, and it was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with 53% of the vote, moving up from number 799 in the queue straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. They all want to see me react to this. It is Judas Priest with a tune called Firepower.
That thing needs more power, that's all it needs.
Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Judas Priest, yeah, surprise, surprise, and the video has 3.8 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Judas Priest, Firepower, audio. Doesn't say official audio, but I don't know. I just have to wait and see how it goes. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
F sharp to E to D to C sharp. I think.
Make no exceptions. We're forged by evil to compel.
Yeah.
Come rally round this flag of freedom. Our union thrives, so go to hell. Firepower, taking lives. Firepower, neutralize.
Yeah, it's okay.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Yeah, let's see if I got this. I think I do. It doesn't sound hard. So the verse, F sharp. Okay, I'm in tune. So F sharp, We're in F sharp, right? In the chorus. Something like that. I mean, that's folks, I hate to tell you this. It's not hard. It's a pretty simple riff. The hardest part, honestly, was the chorus, the flat 5 starting us off. But as soon as I heard it go from the C down to the B, I'm like, oh, flat 5 progression. Okay, I know exactly where they're going to go. Yeah, it's pretty easy after that. The verses are nice. I like the usage of the pickup note. I do like that. Pickup. 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 I like that. I do like that. That's nice. Necessary? No, but it's definitely a nice touch. Because, I mean, otherwise they would just be going... I mean, does that work? Yeah, it works. It's not very exciting, but it works. But those pickup notes definitely help, especially with the progression they're doing and keeping it within the right key signature. So, yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good. They're not doing anything bad. They're not doing anything wrong. They're not doing anything that sounds bad. But if you're going to ask me if this is impressive, no. No, it's not. And I'm looking at this song. I mean, this is obviously later Judas Priest. I've never seen this also. This definitely came after Painkiller. I'm sorry, but I like Painkiller better than this. I'm sorry. I know there's going to be people that are going to disagree with me. Both songs I've heard from Painkiller now, both Painkiller and Hell Patrol, both of those songs, I'm sorry. In my opinion, both of those songs smoke this song. Absolutely smoke it. There's nothing wrong with the tune, but if you're asking me which ones do I like better, which songs do I think are more impressive sounding, both songs from Painkiller. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing terrible about it. It just doesn't hold up to those other two songs. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Anyway, let's keep going here and let's see how this goes. Okay, the modulation for the guitar solo, that was a nice touch. Moving up a full step for the purpose of the guitar solo, that was nice. It helped. It helped break up the monotony. That was nice. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Is it a Judas Priest song? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Which album am I thinking of? Kind of British Steel, but with a more modern sound. Maybe Point of Entry. That's it. Kind of reminds me, from a songwriting standpoint, kind of reminds me of Point of Entry a little bit. But with definitely with a more modern sound for sure. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Let's finish this out. We'll get to the review. I mean, at the end of the day, is it a Judas Priest song? Yeah, absolutely it is. You can tell it's a Judas Priest song. Is there anything wrong with that? Absolutely not. Nope. Not one single thing. Are you going to ask me if this was amazing or if this was impressive? My answer flat out is going to be no. No, it wasn't. I was far more impressed with the other songs from the Painkiller album than this song. So, not that they did anything wrong, not that they did anything bad. I'm just saying, comparatively, it's not even, folks. Now, you know what? I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for the review. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Judas Priest with Firepower. This was a request from Brett Fire, and it was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with 53% of the vote, moving it from number 799 in the queue straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. Okay, let's just get to the score, and I'll explain everything, I promise. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.3. Yeah, 7.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, before Judas Priest fans decide to lose their heads on me. What does a 7.3 actually mean? Well, a 7.3 would translate to a really good scale rating. It would translate to 4 to 5 stars, and it would also translate to a B letter grade. So, a 7.3, which would equal really good scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Now, how did I come to this score? So glad you asked. Look, in the scheme of things, in the grand scheme of things, I have to look at the other songs I've heard by Judas Priest and hold them to scale. You know, where does this stand? You know, and not just the Judas Priest songs, but other songs I've done on the channel as well. You know, it's not just Judas Priest songs. So I have to look at it like this. It started at 5, right? Okay, so we started at 5. Everybody starts, I don't care who you are, I don't care what band you are, every song starts at a 5.0. And they move their way up or they move their way down. This moved its way up. It did, okay? It went from a 5.0 up to a 7.3, all right? So that's quite a big jump, a 2.3 jump. Nothing wrong with that at all. That is certainly nothing to sneeze at. The song as a whole sounded really good. It did sound really good. It's got a nice modern tone to it, but it has that old Priest feel. Like, Point of Entry, or maybe British Steel, possibly. Around those, I don't know, well, maybe Screaming for Vengeance, somewhere in that timeline, somewhere between like 82 to 84. I wouldn't go past 84. I don't even know if I would go into 84. I don't know if I would go into Defenders of the Faith realm, but somewhere around Point of Entry, British Steel, maybe Screaming for Vengeance, possibly in there. But it had that type of feel to it, that type of approach, that type of attitude. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's definitely a callback, throwback to, their heyday, their power days. And that's perfectly fine. But with a more modern sound. They didn't try to emulate that older sound. They had a more modern metal tone to them, which is great. Vocally, Rob sounded fine. He sounded just fine. Did I think, okay, hold on, we'll get to that. I didn't hear anything from him that sounded bad. I didn't hear anything that sounded, like it was out of control, or he didn't sound flat or sharp. His tone sounded good. It was appropriate for the sound of the song. So I got no issue with anything he did. Same thing with the guitar playing. Now, at this point, I don't know who the guitar players are. I know Glenn's pretty much done because of his condition. KK left the band. Was that before or after this album? I don't remember. I know Richie Faulkner's in play, but is he just a touring musician or is he an actual part of the band? I don't know. He's only one now, so does that mean Judas Priest is now a one guitarist band, or is there a second guitarist? I don't know. And I'm sure people are going to let me know in the comments, which I would greatly appreciate. But whoever the guitar players were, sounded fine. I got no issue with the guitar. Bass sounded good. I could actually hear the bass. It was pushed to the back, typical, but I mean, I could still hear it. Drumming sounded fine. Got no issue with the drumming. Here's the thing. And this is where Judas Priest fans might get upset with me, but quite frankly, I don't care. In my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of people will agree with me on this, whether they're Judas Priest fans or not. If I look at this song and I compare them, if I compare this song to the other songs I've heard from Judas Priest on the channel that I've never heard before, in particular, Painkiller and Hell Patrol. Looking at those two songs in particular, and then looking at this song, I'm sorry, but I'm going to say something that I wanted to say earlier, but I held off because I want to get to the review to do it, but I'm going to say it now. I'm sorry, this song does not hold a candle to those other two songs. Those other two songs had such drive and passion and intensity. You could feel it. You could cut it with a knife. It was amazing to hear those two songs. This song is just fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a really good song. Does it have the same drive and intensity and passion that the other two songs from Painkiller had? No. No, I'm sorry, it does not. Listen to them side by side. I don't have to. I still remember Hell Patrol, and I still remember Painkiller pretty well. But Hell Patrol is still stuck in my head. That song compared to this song, no comparison. Not even close. It's not even close. So I'm sorry. I don't feel justified putting this up in the 8s or 9s. I don't, because I don't feel it belongs there. Like I said, they didn't do anything wrong. They did nothing wrong whatsoever. Everything sounded just fine. But comparatively, on a scale, this is underneath those other two songs. And honestly, it's underneath Victim of Changes too. I'm sorry, but it is. No, but it's still getting a 7.3. It's a really good song. I'm not trying to take anything away from it. I'm just saying, for all those people going, oh, this deserves a 9, and this deserves to be up there with Painkiller. No, are you serious? Are you serious? You really think this song belongs up there with Painkiller? You really believe that? I mean, look, everybody's entitled to their opinion, I suppose, but that doesn't hold with me. So this is right where I feel it belongs, 7.3. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap this up in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got a 7.3, real good scale rating 4 out of 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.